Morning all, it's Paul at TMR once again, here to talk to you about Cornetto Trilogy Part 2. Remember we had Shaun of the Dead earlier, so we're now doing Hot Fuzz, which is Part 2. Sitting there thinking about what to talk about, I thought I'd do this, why not? Of the three Cornetto Trilogy films, I think Hot Fuzz is the strongest one of the three. It's my personal favourite, a good solid 9 out of 10, and I do actually have a copy of Hot Fuzz, unlike Shaun of the Dead, which I do need to rectify and sort out. Sitting there this morning going through the cast list for Hot Fuzz, because I always remember it being stacked full of people, and so it turned out. So obviously Simon Pegg, Nick Frost, but there's also Martin Freeman, Bill Nighy, Bill Bailey, Paul Freeman, Timothy Dalton, Jim Broadbent, Paddy Constantine, Olivia Coleman, Edward Woodward, Stephen Merchant, and then there was people who were uncredited doing voices and like bit parts in the film, which was Kate Blanchett, Steve Coogan, Peter Jackson, the director of Lord of the Rings, and Edgar Wright himself doing a voiceover, which, as I found out, he seems to do in pretty much all his films. He's like a bit of an Alfred Hitchcock thing. He has to have his voice on the film somewhere along the line. But brilliant film based around Simon Pegg's character, Nick Angel, who's an overachieving police officer in the Met. His bosses, Martin Freeman and Bill Nighy, basically ship him off to a little village called Sandford because he's making the rest of the Met police look bad with his conviction rate. So they put him in this little village, and as it turns out, it's not a quiet little sleepy village because there's a load of murders that occur, quite grisly in some cases. And Nick Frost's character, Simon Pegg's character and Nick Frost's character, who's his partner, Danny Butterworth, they uncover the people behind it, and it ends up in a massive car chase and a massive gunfight, which is absolutely brilliant. It's not often you see a gunfight in a supermarket, to be fair. So if you haven't seen it, it is streaming on Prime at the moment. I do recommend it. As I say, of the three, it's, I think, the strongest one of the three, closely followed by Shaun of the Dead. But yeah, if you haven't seen it, give it a watch. Absolutely brilliant. And I'll be back soon to talk to you about Part 3, which is The World's End.